Sit, sit.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. MashaAllah, normally I wouldn't encourage that much noise within the masjid, but we will let it off this time. MashaAllah, I would like to welcome everybody. From the parents, Jazakumullahu khaira for joining us here today for our annual Madrasah Jalsah. We also like to thank the teachers for being here today on this ceremonious occasion. And we want to give a huge well done to all the students that are present here today. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all of your hard work. MashaAllah, this is a Jalsah which will contain some performances from these students. So some students, they will be reading some Quran, some Ahadith, some Asma'ul Husna, some practical things that they have learned to show their parents what they have been doing in Madrasah. And it also gives a chance for these students to display that knowledge. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept all the efforts of everybody involved in making this possible. It would not have been possible to have achieved this without everybody's support. From the bottom of my heart and on behalf of the entire management, we are extremely thankful to everybody. Jazakumullahu khairan. Also included in today's ceremony is the prize giving for the first, second and third positions in the exam that just took place. So the way that the first, second and third is calculated, the students had multiple exams, so they were tested under Quranic studies. Then they were tested on all those things that they memorized, ad'iyah, surahs, ahadith, the things that they memorized. And they were tested on it, all of it. And then they had 7 continuous days of written exams, which include fiqh, ahadith, akhlaq, adab, seerah, tarikh, and aqaid. 7 different subjects, and they're tested on it. And then what we do is we total each paper up. And the student with the highest total, they get first position, then second and third. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all the teachers' efforts behind these students. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept the effort of the students. You know, when I say these du'as, you're okay to say Ameen. These are du'as that we are making, mashallah, on the day of Friday. We don't know when Sa'ati Ijabah is, when the hour of acceptance is. Maybe Allah might accept this broken du'a of ours. Thereafter, we will have the annual prize given, and then inshallah that will conclude the first academic year here in this building under the name Islamic Center Stockton, inshallah. Let me give you a little bit of a history of the Madrasah. So first it used to run under a name called Marhaba Center, and it has recently transitioned into a different name, Islamic Center Stockton. And since the opening of this building, this is, you could call it the first proper academic year. Masjid hasn't been open very long. So the first proper academic year, running under this improved system. And alhamdulillah, we've achieved a lot of success. And that is all down to the efforts of every single individual involved, from the management, to the parents, to the teachers, and to the students. There is a chain, and everybody makes it work. There is not one person making it tick. It ticks because everybody is putting in their effort. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept it from everybody. There is still a lot of learning to do as a madrasah. Still a lot of improvements to make. Still, inshallah, year by year, through your support, we will continue on improving. We will continue on improving. And then we will develop further classes. And then we will reach out to the community even further, inshallah. But my message is, when you do something, you do one thing and you do it properly. Do not do 10 things and do 10 things incomplete. So we will, inshallah, try to establish the madrasah initially. Give it a strong foundation. Make it run like a school. Make it a very disciplined place to be. Increase the education here. Make it a very high quality education that is provided here. This is our aim, and then inshallah the vision will broaden, and then we will offer even more services to the community, inshallah, with the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So mashallah, we've given 15 minutes for the students and parents and teachers to arrive. I think inshallah now we will begin the student performances. So it is all random. Mashallah, these students have, the past 2 days, they've been doing practicing. So they've all been here, and we've been doing mock jalsahs, practice jalsahs. So they have a little bit of experience, but they might get stage fright seeing everybody. That's completely normal. We will be supportive of them. We will comfort them when it is needed. And if they do make a mistake, we will stay silent and give them time to recuperate and gather themselves and carry on, inshallah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. First and foremost, we always begin the majlis, the gathering, with the recital of the Quran. This is the adab. So I would like to call from class B4, Abdullah Raufi. He will be reciting Surah Shams for us from memory. apologies, he's reciting Surah Bayyinah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Abdullah Rafi and I am from class B4. I will be reciting Surah Al-Bayyinah by heart. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لم يكن الذين كفروا من أهل الكتاب والمشركين منفكين حتى تأتيهم البينة. رسول من الله يتلو صحفا مطهرة فيها كتب قيمة وما تفرق الذين أوتوا الكتاب إلا من بعد ما جاءتهم البينة وما أمروا إلا ليعبدوا الله مخلصين له الدين حنفاء ويقيموا الصلاة ويؤتوا الزكاة وذلك دين القيمة. إن الذين كفروا من أهل الكتاب والمشركين في نار جهنم خالدين فيها أولئك هم شر البرية. إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات أولئك هم خير البرية. جزاؤهم عند ربهم جنات عدن تجري من تحتها الأنهار خالدين فيها أبدا رضي الله عنهم ورضوا عنه ذلك لمن خشي ربه. جزاكم الله خير to listen to my performance.
MashaAllah, what a beautiful performance. You can see by the way that he recites, he has some degree of tajweed. Now in 1 year, for us to achieve that level of tajweed is an achievement, alhamdulillah. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant us all the ability to recite the Quran with its due rules and with its due right and with the rules of tajweed, just like Abdullah Raufi displayed to us, mashallah. Next, I would like to call from class B3, Subhanallah Raufi, which is Abdullah's brother. Inshallah, he will recite Surah Zilzal for us, also known as Surah Zalzal.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Subhanallah. I am from class B3. I'm going to perform Surah Al-Zilzal by heart. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إذا زلزلت الأرض زلزالها وأخرجت الأرض أثقالها وقال الإنسان ما لها يومئذ تحدث أخبارها بأن ربك أوحى لها يومئذ يصدر الناس أشتاتا ليروا أعمالهم ومن يعمل مثقال ذرة خيرا يره ومن يعمل مثقال ذرة شرا يره صدق الله العظيم.
MashaAllah, beautifully recited by Subhanallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us all the ability to recite like He has, inshaAllah. Next, I would like to call the class of B2. They are doing a full class performance, so you have to bear with us. We need a few minutes to get them ready in the line. Inshallah, they will be reciting a dua beforehand. Thereafter, if you bring them from this way, just around the people. They will be reciting a dua with Amana Rasul from the Quran, and then they will read the Asma'ul Husna, all 99 of them from memory. Inshallah.
On the red line. On the red line. Wait, over here. A little bit more. On the red line. Red line, red line, red line.
Everyone should look at me after. Look at me after. Look at me.
My name is Adil. My name is Abdul. My name is Madrasah. My name is Yaqub. My name is Jalsah. My name is Yaqub. My name is Aziz. My name is Ibrahim. My name is Rifa. My name is Fairuz. My name is Hamza. My name is Ali.
We are all from
We are all from teacher. And we are performing. We are performing the name. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم آمن الرسول بما أنزل إليه من ربه والمؤمنون كل آمن بالله
Single file, please. Walk that way, follow your teacher. Well done, buddy.
MashaAllah, you did very well. Sit down. Look here. Very well, MashaAllah. Proud of you. MashaAllah.
MashaAllah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept the efforts of the teacher upon these students. They are in class B2. They do not need to memorize what they just recited. But the teacher managed to complete the curriculum, and as an extra she taught them Amal al-Rasul, taught them these du'as, taught them the Asma'ul Husna completely, even though she only needed to teach them 15 names. So it shows the effort that the teacher was putting behind these students. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept it and accept the performance of these students. MashaAllah, they read with extreme confidence. When a student can stand in front of hundreds of people and read with confidence, it's not an easy job. It's not an easy job, MashaAllah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept it and grant them all beneficial knowledge, inshaAllah. Next, I would like to call from class G1. So it is a full class performance once again. Inshallah, G1 is our youngest class, 4 and 5-year-olds. They will be reciting Surah Fatiha, and they will be doing Alif to Ya. With every letter, they will say something about it.
Sarah, can I get past, please? Girls, you can stop. Assalamu alaikum.
Malik
MashaAllah, well done. Follow your teacher. One by one. Aziza, lead the way. MashaAllah, well done.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. I will tell you that that was better than the 2 days performance that we had previously, MashaAllah. Such confident young girls, 4 and 5-year-old, being able to recite Surah Fatiha, being able to know the Arabic letters, and also something about it. Now, us as parents, we want to educate our children from as young as possible. Now, we start with the Islamic education very young, so that they grow up with all of that education. MashaAllah, when these girls grow up and they get to the age of 6, 7, 8, 9, and you start teaching them Salah, it's going to be easy, because they already know the Surah Fatiha. They'll know some surahs, they'll know the tasbihat, they'll know the du'as you're supposed to read inside Salah. So it's extremely important to always start the training and the education from a very young age. MashaAllah, well done to not only the girls, but also the teacher who has inculcated this knowledge inside them and tried extremely hard. It is not an easy task for anybody to educate 4 and 5-year-olds. It requires a lot of ilm, forbearance, sabr. It requires a lot of mental power being drained. You need to make the class very fun for them, engaging. They have to always be entertained. So you have to educate them like that. MashaAllah, the teacher has done well in achieving that. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept her efforts and accept the parents' efforts for making them revise everything at home, bringing them to the Madrasah regularly. MashaAllah, may Allah accept the efforts of each and every single individual. Next, I would like to call from class G4, Hafsa, Samar and Yalda. Inshallah, they will be reading the Asma'ul Husna for us together as a trio.
Summer and Hafsa. Today we are going to be doing 99 names. We are from G4. الواسع الحكيم والودود والمجيد والبائن الشهيد الحق والوكيل والقوي المتين الولي الحميد المحصي المبدي المعيد المحيي المميت الحي القيوم الوجيد المجيء المجيد الوحيد الأحد الصمد القدير المقتدر المقدم المؤخر الأول الآخر البتين الآخر الولي الآخر الظهير البتين الولي المتعالي البر التواب
MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give these girls the key to Jannah. Because whoever memorizes the 99 Asma'ul Husna has got the key of Jannah. All he has to do is keep it with him the rest of his life, die with it, and inshallah Allah will open up the doors of Jannah for them. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give each and every single one of us the ability to memorize these Asma'ul Husna. Apologies to Samad, I put the microphone a little bit too high for you. That's my fault, I apologize for that. Next I would like to call Abdul Rahim Faiz from class B4. Inshallah he will be reciting a surah for us.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Abdul Rahim Faiz and I'm from B4. Inshallah today I'll be reading Surah Shams. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والشمس وضحاها والقمر إذا تلاها والنهار إذا جلاها والليل إذا يغشاها والسماء وما بناها والأرض وما طحاها ونفس وما سواها فألهمها فجورها وتقواها قد أفلح من زكاها وقد خاب من دساها كذبت ثمود بتقواها إذ انبعث أشقاها فقال لهم رسول الله ناقة الله وسقياها فكذبوه فعقروها فدمدم عليهم ربهم بذنبهم فسواها ولا يخاف عقباها. جزاكم الله خير for listening to my performance.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Beautifully recited Abdul Rahim. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us all the ability to regularly recite the Quran. Make it a part of our day. May Allah make us a sahib Quran, which makes us a companion of the Quran. MashaAllah. Beautifully recited. Next I would like to call from class B3, Lawin Saleh. Inshallah, he will be reading a hadith for us from memory.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Dawood. Today I will be reciting a hadith from Sahih Muslim. Al-Tahu Shatul Iman. Purity is half the Iman. Jazakallah khair for listening to my performance.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. He said the hadith, Uhur Shatul Iman, that cleanliness is part of faith or half of faith. Nisful Iman is also one hadith. This is why we encourage the parents to just be reminded whenever we send our children to Madrasah, always send them in clean clothes, always send them with fresh socks, always send them with an iron jubbah. If he doesn't have one, if he has a jubbah that is ripped and it is all muddy, is that how we want him to gain the Islamic knowledge in that state? No. Of course, we want them to be educated with a nice, crisp, maybe white jubba, beautifully ironed, all the creases out, smelling fresh. That's how we want to send our students to Madrasah, mashallah. May Allah give us all the ability to act upon this hadith, inshallah. Next, I would like to call from class B1, Firdaus, Muhammad Zabir, Zahid, Abdullah, and Tayyib, inshallah. They will be reading Surah Fatiha first.
In a straight line, please. You boys?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We're in class. We are going to perform Surah Al-Fatiha.
Masha.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghairil maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. Amin. Sadaqallahul azim. Thank you for listening to our
MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Beautifully performed, boys, MashaAllah. It brings me to my point once again that educating children from a very young age is extremely important. MashaAllah, these boys are between the age of 4 and 5, and they have learned the Surah Fatiha, MashaAllah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept it from them, and accept it from the teacher, and accept it from the parents, inshallah. Next, I would like to call again from everyone, Adam, Jarrah, Muhib, this way. Firdaus, and Tayyib.
Red line. You are high. Tayyib.
Inshallah, these young boys will be reading Salawat ala Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We're in class B1. Today we're gonna perform Salawat. Allah
MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Beautifully performed. May I ask everybody just to settle down quietly, please. May I ask everybody to settle down, please. Jazakallah. Next, may I call from class B5, Suhail Khogyani. Inshallah, he will be reciting the Asma'ul Husna, the beautiful 99 names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Arabic from memory.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Suhail Khogyani and I'm from B5. I will be performing the Asma'ul Husna, the 99 most beautiful names of Allah by heart. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allah, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, Al-Malik, Al-Quddus, Al-Salam, Al-Mu'min, Al-Muhaymin, Al-Aziz, Al-Jabbar, Al-Mutakabbir, Al-Khaliq, Al-Bari, Al-Musawwir, Al-Ghaffar, Al-Qahhar, Al-Wahhab, Al-Razaq, Al-Fattah, Al-Alim, القابض الباسط الخافض الرافع المعز المذل السميع البصير الحكم العدل اللطيف الخبير الحليم العظيم الغفور الشكور العلي الكريم الرقيب المجيب الواسع الحكيم الودود المجيد الباعث الشهيد الحق الوكيل القوي المتين الولي الحميد المحصي المبدئ المعيد المحيي المميت الحي القيوم الواجد الماجد الواحد الأحد الصمد القادر المقتدر المقدم المؤخر الأول الآخر الظاهر الباطن الوالي المتعالي البر التواب المنتقم العفو الرؤوف مالك الملك ذو الجلال والإكرام المقسط الجامع والغني المغني المانع الضار النافع النور الهادي البديع الباقي الوارث الرشيد الصبور. Jazakumullahu khairan for listening to my performance.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. You can see the happy parents sitting at the back, MashaAllah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept the efforts of the teacher in helping Suhail memorize the Asma'ul Husna. MashaAllah, beautifully recited from memory. May Allah accept. Next, I would like to call from class G3, Anisa Adamkhe. Inshallah, she will be reading some du'as for us.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Anisa Adamkhe and I am from class GC and today I will be performing some du'as. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dua before eating. Bismillah wa ala barakatillah. Dua when you forget to say the dua before eating. Bismillah awwalu wa akhiru. Dua after eating. Alhamdulillahi alladhi at'amana wa zakana wa ja'alana min al-muslimin. Dua when before going to sleep. اللهم إني أعوذ بك من الخبث اللهم باسمك أموت وأحيا دعاء المكلمة الحمد لله الذي أحيانا بعدما أماتنا وإليه النشور دعاء before entering the toilet الحمد لله اللهم إني أعوذ بك من الخبث والخبائث دعاء when leaving the toilet غفرانك الحمد لله الذي أذهب عني العذاب وعافاني جزاكم الله خيرا for listening to my performance.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Beautifully read, Anisa. She is not a audience person. On the 2 days of rehearsal, MashaAllah, beautifully fluent. Because you can see when nerves get to you, it gets to you, it makes you blank out. But MashaAllah, she fought through it and she recited it beautifully, MashaAllah. Well done to you. Next, I would like to call from class B3, Abdul Razib and Milad. They will be performing the dua. When a person sneezes, what should happen? When you sneeze, what should you say? What should the person hearing you say? And then what should the sneezer say?
يهديكم الله ويصلح بالكم. Thank you for listening to my performance.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah, that is what we like to see. Brother Rick, he realized his mic is not working or it is switched off and he's forcing him to read in the other mic, MashaAllah. That is what we should encourage. Children to get on with one another. Be brothers with one another. When another is down, help them to get back up. When they need assistance, to assist them. This is what, MashaAllah, we try to encourage. Obviously, as parents, we try to encourage that as well. And here in the Madrasah, we try to encourage that immensely as well. MashaAllah, beautiful performance. Abdul Razak and Milad, well done. Next, I would like to call from class G3, Aya, Taqwa, Anisa, Asiya, and Rayyan. They will be reciting a nasheed for us.
Aya. My name is Taqwa and Taqwa and I'm from G3 and these are my classmates. And today we are going to performance the nasheed. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Anta nurullahi fajaran syi'ta ba'da rusli yusran Rabbuna alaka qadaran ya iman al-anbiya anta fil rusali khayrun anta lil aynayni ghayrun anta indah hawdiriyun anta hadwa safirun ya habibi ya Muhammad ya Nabi salam alaika ya Rasul salam alaika ya Hadi salam alaika salawatullah alaika. O Allah, rest portion, O Imam leader, O the prophets, you are light and semblance, you are the light of eye, you are the irrigation of the whole, you are the absolutely pure guide, my beloved messenger. O Prophet, peace be upon you. O Messenger, peace be upon you. Thank you for listening to our performance.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Beautifully performed. MashaAllah, we're halfway through the Jalsah. Inshallah, we've got another half to go. Next, I would like to call from class B5, Mustafa Faiz. Inshallah, he will be practically demonstrating how to perform the adhan.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Mustafa Faiz. I am from B5 and I will be practically performing the adhan. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Hayya 'ala salah. Hayya 'ala salah. Hayya 'ala al-falah. Hayya 'ala al-falah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. Jazakallahu khairan for listening to my performance.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. I thought it was Asr time there with the azan going off, MashaAllah. It looks like we found our new mu'adhin for the masjid, MashaAllah. Keep it up. It is extremely important for the students to know how to perform the adhan, because it is from the arkan of Islam. MashaAllah, he performed it very well. May Allah accept. Next, I would like to call from class B3, Walid Ahmadi. Inshallah, he will be reciting the dua istiftah for us, which is also known as thana, the dua that we read as soon as we start salah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Walid. I'm from B3 and I will be performing the Thana praise. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika wa tabarak ismuka wa ta'ala jadduka wa la ilaha ghayruka. Jazakallah khairan for listening to my performance.
MashaAllah, beautifully performed. This is the dua istiftah. As soon as you do your takbir tahrima, you say this dua at the beginning of salah. It is highly encouraged to recite this dua. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us all the ability to recite the dua istiftah within our salah. Next, I would like to call from class G2, Janet Wafa. Inshallah, she will be reading Surah Fatiha for us.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. My name is Janet. I'm class from G2. I'm performing Surah Fatiha. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. سورة فاتحة. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الرحمن الرحيم. مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. آمين. Thank you for listening to my performance.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Beautifully recited. You know, looks can be deceiving. She is this small, but her confidence is sky high, MashaAllah. And she recited with a very good tajweed, MashaAllah. It goes down to the efforts of the teacher. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept. Next, I would like to call from class B3, Faris Yaqub. Insha'Allah, he will be reciting Surah Asr for us.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. My name is Fas and I'm from the class B3 and I will be reciting Surah Al-Asr. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. جزاك الله خيرا for listening to my performance.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Beautifully recited, Faris Yaqub. MashaAllah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us all the ability to memorize some surahs from the Quran. Do not be satisfied with knowing just the last 10 surahs or just Surah Ikhlas and repeating it within every rak'ah. Try and memorize some small surahs to begin with. This goes to children and to parents alike. We should memorize as many surahs from the Quran as we can. Try to educate ourselves. Try to build that connection with the Quran so that when we stand in salah, we can read different surahs. And then also one day, if Allah gives us the ability, learn the translation of it so that we can contemplate over what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying. May Allah give us the ability to do this, inshaAllah. Next, I would like to call Shu'aib Khobiani from class B3. Insha'Allah, he will be reading Surah Nasr for us. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Beautifully recited, MashaAllah. Next, I would like to call from class B3 also, Yusuf Saleh Al-Harbi. Inshallah, he will be reciting Surah Ma'un for us.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Yusuf Saleh from B3 and I'll be reading Surah Al-Ma'un from heart. أرأيت الذي يكذب بالدين فذلك الذي يدع اليتيم ولا يحض على طعام المسكين فويل للمصلين الذين هم عن صلاتهم ساهون الذين هم يراءون ويمنعون الماعون. Jazakallahu khairan for listening to my performance.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Beautifully performed. Yusuf Al-Harbi actually didn't get a chance to do the practice because he gave his name last minute. And MashaAllah, that was his first time performing in front of everybody. And MashaAllah, he read it with extreme confidence. May Allah accept. Next, I would like to call from class G3, Zahra Akbari. Inshallah, she will be reading a surah for us.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
recited for those of you who managed to hear. I would like to just point out that, mashallah, we have many children here, and it is extremely beautiful to have everybody here. And I just want to say to all parents present, do not worry if your children are making the noise. Don't even stop them. Just leave them. Let them play. Let them do what they need to do. Inshallah, they will grow out of that. 1 year, 2 years, they will come out of their system. Keep bringing them to the masajid. Make them get used to the masjid. If you do not bring them, then they will not know how to pray the salah. They will not know how to perform the salah in congregation. What is the adab of the masjid? They have to be brought in, they have to make the mistakes, and then they have to learn from them, and then they will contribute. So from my side, when I hear these noises in the background, it makes me extremely happy. That's why we're not telling anybody to quiet down, keep your children quiet. That is not the way that we go around it here. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala fill our masajid with our youngsters. MashaAllah. But still does mean try and keep the noise down a little bit. Inshallah. Next, I would like to call Tala from class G3. Inshallah, she will be reciting a surah for us.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. My name is Tala. I'm from G3. Today I'm going to pronounce certain message. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم تبت يدا أبي لهب وتب ما أغنى عنه ماله وما كسب سيصلى نارا ذات لهب وامرأته حمالة الحطب في جيدها حبل من مسد. جزاك الله.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Beautifully recited from Tala. That was Tala's first time on the stage as well. She wasn't able to have any practice beforehand. That was her first time on the stage. MashaAllah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept it from her. Next, I would like to call from class G3, Zufash Bakr. Inshallah, she will be reading some hadith for us.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. My name is Zulfash and I am in class G3 and I'll be performing a hadith 1 to 5 question 2. Hadith number 1. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم, our beloved Messenger Muhammad صلى الله عليه وسلم said, قل الحق وإن كان مرا, which means speak the truth even though it may be bitter. Narrated by Ahmad. Hadith number 2. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم, our beloved Messenger Muhammad صلى الله عليه وسلم said, إن أول الناس بالله من بدأهم بالسلام, which means the closest to people of the closest of Allah, the closest of people to Allah is the one who initiates saying salam to them. Narrated by Abu Dawud. Hadith number 3. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم, our beloved Messenger Muhammad صلى الله عليه وسلم said, سم الله وكل بيمينك, which means say Bismillah and eat with your right hand. Narrated by Sahih al-Bukhari. Hadith number 4. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم, our beloved Messenger Muhammad صلى الله عليه وسلم said, لا يشربن أحد منكم قائما, which means none of you should drink while standing. Narrated by Sahih Muslim. Hadith number 5. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم, our beloved Messenger Muhammad صلى الله عليه وسلم said, أحسن إلى جارك وتك المؤمنين, which means be kind to your neighbor and you'll be a complete mu'min. Narrated by Tirmidhi. Thank you for listening to my performance.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Beautifully recited, Zufash, MashaAllah. A very good reminder for each and every single one of us within those hadith. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the ability to act upon what is in those hadith. Next, I would like to call Gulsum Abdul Aziz from class G2. Insha'Allah, she will be reading Surah Ikhlas for us.
Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Gulsum Abdul Aziz. My class is G2, so I'm performing Surah Ikhlas. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Surah Ikhlas. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah, beautifully recited, MashaAllah, with perfect tajweed. Next, I would like to call from class G2, Yusra Rahimi. Inshallah, she will be reading a surah for us.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Yusra. I'm in class G2. I'm performing Surah Nas. قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس. Thank you for listening to my performance.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Beautifully recited your surah, MashaAllah, with perfect tajweed. Next, I would like to call from class G4, Iris Safiya As-Sakhalain Izmir. Inshallah, that is her name, right? Inshallah, she will be reciting the 5 kalimas for us.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Iris and I'm from G4 and I'm going to do the 5 kalima. First kalima, La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. Second kalima, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. Third kalima, Subhanallah walhamdulillah wala ilaha illallah wallahu akbar wala hawla wala quwwata illa billahil aliyyil azim. Fourth kalima, La ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lah lahul mulku wa lahul hamd yuhyi wa yumiit biyadihil khair wa huwa kulli syai'in qadir. Fifth kalima, Allahumma inni a'udzu bika min an usyrika bika syai'an wa ana a'lam wa astaghfiruka lima la a'lam. Thank you for listening. Xie and terima kasih.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Very, very confidently recited, MashaAllah. And for those of you that don't know, she said in her own language at the end, thank you for listening. MashaAllah. Next, I would like to call Maria Najib from class G5. Inshallah, she will be reciting a surah for us, or some ayah from the Quran.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Maria and I'm from class 25 and I'll be reciting the last 2 ayahs of Surah Baqarah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم آمن الرسول بما أنزل إليه من ربه والمؤمنون كل آمن بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسله لا نفرق بين أحد من رسله فقالوا سمعنا وأطعنا غفرانك ربنا وإليك المصير لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها لها ما كسبت وعليها ما اكتسبت ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين
MashaAllah, you beautifully recited. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the ability to recite the Quran frequently. Next, I would like to call Asra Akbar. Inshallah, she will be reading the Asma'ul Husna for us in Arabic and English.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. My name is Asra Akbar and I'm from class G3. I will perform Asma al-Husna Arabic and English. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. أسألك يا من هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الرحمن الرحيم الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المحيي العزيز الجبار المتكبر الخالق البارئ المصور الغفار القهار الوهاب الرزاق الفتاح العليم القابض الباسط الخافض الرافع المعد المبدل السميع المسير الحكم العدل I'll say English. Allah, the Beneficent, the Most Merciful, the Sovereign Lord, the Most Sacred, the Giver of Peace, the Guardian of Faith, the Protector, the Mighty, the Compeller, the Self-Glorifying, the Creator, the Evolver, the Flawless Shepherd, the Most Forgiving, the All-Prevailing, the giver of all things, the sustainer, provider, the supreme solver, the all-knowing, the instructing one, the extender of provision, the one who humbled, the exalted, the giver of honor, the humiliator, the all-hearing, the all-seeing, the impartial judge, the just. Thank you for listening to my performance.
MashaAllah, beautifully recited, MashaAllah, very confidently. Next, I would like to call Malak Muhammad from class G5. Inshallah, she will be reciting Surah Mulk for us from memory. Not all of it, just a page or so.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة
the first page of Surah Al-Mulk. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. تبارك الذي بيده الملك وهو على كل شيء قدير. الذي خلق الموت والحياة ليبلوكم أيكم أحسن عملا وهو العزيز الغفور. الذي خلق 7 سماوات طباقا ما ترى في خلق الرحمن من تفاوت فارجع البصر هل ترى من فطور ثم ارجع البصر كرتين ينقلب إليك البصر خاسئا وهو حسير. ولقد زينا السماء الدنيا بمصابيح وجعلناها رجوما للشياطين وأعتدنا لهم عذاب السعير. وللذين كفروا بربهم عذاب جهنم وبئس المصير. إذا ألقوا فيها سمعوا لها شهيقا وهي تفور تكاد تميز من الغيظ كلما ألقي فيها فوج سألهم خزنتها ألم يأتكم نذير قالوا بلى قد جاءنا نذير فكذبنا وقلنا ما نزل الله من شيء إن أنتم إلا في ضلال كبير. وقالوا لو كنا نسمع أو نعقل ما كنا في أصحاب السعير فاعترفوا بذنبهم فسحقا لأصحاب السعير. إن الذين يخشون ربهم بالغيب لهم مغفرة وأجر كبير. صدق الله العظيم. جزاكم الله خيرا for my performance.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Beautifully performed. I am going to request my teachers to please keep an eye on your class. What I mentioned before was mainly for our parents. But the teachers, can you please make your class settle down? It is our job to instill the discipline inside them. I want to apologize to those performers who did not have a chance to come onto stage. That performance that we just seen was our last performance for the Jalsah, because now we need to proceed with the prize giving ceremony because we are running out of time. So I do apologize to all those people who prepared and did not have an opportunity to come onto stage. Inshallah, next year we will make sure you have a chance. Girls! Sorry, I don't like to do that, but when it is needed, I will do it. Apologies. I would like to call one of our valuable team members forward. MashaAllah, he made a lot of things possible within the Madrasah. He has a valuable team with him. They are all dedicated to the Madrasah, and together as a unit, they have helped the Madrasah improve to where it is today. MashaAllah, I would like to call forward Haji Masood Najib. He is part of the Madrasah committee. Inshallah, he will be representing the entire Madrasah committee, and he has just a few words to say.
First of all, we begin with praising Allah. Everything comes from Allah, and we ask Him to bless us with good all the time. My name is Masood Najib, one of the trustees and also part of management committee of Madrasah. I would like to thank all parents for being part of today's happy occasion. May Allah bless you all. Then I would like to say a big thanks to all teachers, staff, especially head teacher Madrasah, who is here, for making this madrasa in all of its achievements possible. Then I would like to say a big congratulations to all students. MashaAllah, you all done very, very well. And may Allah keep you all on the straight path, and Allah bless you with beneficial knowledge. From the Madrasa committee, from the Madrasa management, we thank everyone involved for their continued support. May Allah make this Madrasa even better year by year, and this will be possible through everyone's support. Please remember us and Madrasa in your du'as. Jazakallah khair. Thank you very
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Thank you very much for those beautiful words. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept the efforts of each and every single person. Now I would like to request everybody to settle down. It is the moment that everybody has been waiting for. MashaAllah. We will now begin the prize giving ceremony. So we have not rehearsed this in our practice Jalsah, so this is the first time we're doing it in front of all of you. I would like to call the team members forward, inshallah, to give a hand. Those teachers that are comfortable coming forward and being on the camera, I would like to request you to come forward. When it is your class being announced, and you can hand over the gift, the prizes to these students. And if you are not comfortable, inshallah, we will do all of it. So like I mentioned at the beginning, how the totals are calculated. All of the exams are totaled together, and the highest mark achieves first position, second position, and third position. So it is only right if we begin with the smallest class first and work our way up to the bigger classes. So we will begin with B1 first, and I will start with the third position, and mention the second position, and lastly we will mention the first position. So when I call the student's name, can you please stand up and make your way to the front? And inshallah you will be met with a handshake, a mabrooq, a mashallah, a huge well done, and then you will be receiving some prizes. Now I want to clarify here and also mention that all of the prizes have been generously sponsored by each and every single one of you, by generous members of the public. MashaAllah, nothing has come from the madrasa's pocket. Nothing has come from the masjid's pocket. It has been invested by generous donors. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept their donations. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it a means of the children becoming happy. MashaAllah. So if we begin in class B1. B1 teacher, she's not going to work here. So class B1 teacher does not want to be on camera, so we will request our beloved Haji Nurullah Sahib, who is part of the trustee team here in the masjid. Inshallah, he will be handing over the prize. So third place in class B1, we have Tayyib Sharif. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. So each student will receive a trophy, a certificate, and also a gift bag. So he has just been awarded a art set which contains 150 pieces. MashaAllah. Well done. You can make your way back to your class. I would like to remind all students as well that when you receive your gifts, please keep them close with you. We do not want them to go missing when we give them to you. Please keep them safe And make sure if your parents are here, maybe you can hand it to them later on afterwards. The last thing that we want is for them to be left around and they go missing. So please hold on to them very tightly, like your life depends on it. MashaAllah. In second place, in B1, we have Firdaus Khabsa. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Whenever the students come forward, can we request them to face the camera? We will take a shot of it, inshallah, and we will post it on the parents group. MashaAllah. Wonderful. Firdaus has received a Islamic book compilation. So he has received many different varieties of Islamic books. As his prize, he has received a certificate and a trophy, mashallah. The trophy has our masjid logo on it, and it is engraved with the student's name, their position, and the madrasah, and the academic year. So mashallah, it will be like a legacy thing for them. They can keep it for years to come. Now in B1, in first place, we have Ian Ishraq, mashallah. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Ian in first place has received a smart Quran watch which has the entire Quran already on it. And it has some nasheeds and some games and some things to keep them busy, mashallah. MashaAllah, mashallah. Right, okay. So slightly different, inshallah. Now we will mention the positions of B2. So we have in third place in class B2, Bilal Saeed, mashallah. MashaAllah. The 1 and 2 classes, they all have the same gifts. So the third place in the 1 and 2 class, they have the art set. In the second place, they all have the Islamic book compilation. And in first place, they all have a Quran smartwatch for the 1 and 2 classes. MashaAllah. Bilal Sayyidi, well done. In class B2, in second position, we have Muhammad Yusuf Sadiq. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all their parents' efforts. It seems as if the parent knew he was getting second place because the phone was already out. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Now in B2, in first position, in class B2, we have in first position Rifat Asifi. MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. MashaAllah. So as the exams, how they are conducted is the class teacher does not take the class exam. A different teacher takes the class exam. And they are responsible for marking all of that class's papers. And then all they do is pass that exam result sheet to me, and that is how I know who is first, second, and third. MashaAllah. been told to do a little bit faster, so you're going to see me rush through it a little bit, okay? In class B3, would the Ustada like to, MashaAllah, the Ustada would like to give the gifts. MashaAllah. So in third position, in class B3, we have Walid Ahmadi. MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. MashaAllah, well done. So in the 3, 4, and 5 classes, the prizes change. So in third place we have Walid Ahmadi. He has just received his smartwatch. And in second position, there is a different prize, and inshallah I will mention that just now. So in class B3, in second position, we have Ayman Kano. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Ayman will receive a brand new Android tablet. MashaAllah. MashaAllah, well done. And in first position, in class B3, we have Yusuf Al-Harbi. MashaAllah. MashaAllah, 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 well done. So Yusuf, being in first position, will receive a brand new Nintendo Switch. MashaAllah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept. Moving on. Moving on to class B4. In third position, we have Ahmed Al-Hiraqi. MashaAllah, well done. Ahmed will receive a smartwatch, a trophy, and a certificate. MashaAllah. The reason why I paused after Ahmed, because there are 2 Ahmeds in that class, so they were thinking which one is it. In B4, in second position, we have Abdul Rahim Faiz. MashaAllah. Abdul Rahim will receive a brand new Android tablet. MashaAllah. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. In class B4, in first position, we have Abdul Aziz Finger. MashaAllah. Now unfortunately, Abdul Aziz could not make it here, so he is actually watching live. So Abdul Aziz, you are first in class B4 and you have received a Nintendo Switch. MashaAllah. I will keep it safe and maybe I might play on it a little bit before giving it to you. MashaAllah. Moving on to class B5. So in third position, Can I ask everybody just to settle down, please? Please? Right, thank you very much. In class B5, in third position, we have Suhail Khurjan, MashaAllah. Suhail will be receiving a smartwatch as his prize, MashaAllah. I hear a lot of children crying. This is due to the reason where they have not received a gift. But we have, mashallah, a goodie bag for everybody that you need, inshallah. Mashallah. In B5, in second position, in class B5, in second position, we have Mustafa Faiz, mashallah. So the two brothers have received second positions in their respective classes, mashallah. Mustafa will receive a brand new Chromebook made by Acer, mashallah. May Allah accept. And in B5, in first position, we have Habib Spingle, mashallah, mashallah. Now unfortunately, again, Habib could not be with us today, but he is watching live on YouTube. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all his efforts and his parents' efforts, and he will also receive a Nintendo Switch. Now two brothers have came first and they both have Nintendo Switches, so I don't think they will be keeping both of them. They might end up selling one of them, but if they do, please give the money back to Madrasah. I'm just joking, I'm just joking. Okay, mashallah, that is all the boys' classes done. Now we move on to the girls' classes. So starting with class G1, we have in third position Aziza Abdullah. Please come forward. You will be receiving a trophy with a certificate and an art set. MashaAllah. I do want to mention that if we do run over time, then we will be slightly delaying the Asr prayer. So in class G1, in second position, we have Sarah Saeed, mashallah, mashallah, mashallah. Sarah will receive a Islamic book compilation, mashallah, with a trophy and a certificate, mashallah. In first position in class G1, we have Maryam Abdullah, mashallah, mashallah. Unfortunately, Maryam is absent today. Inshallah, we will keep her prize for her, inshallah. Moving on to class G2. In G2, in third position, we have Arij Kano, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. MashaAllah, well done to all the students. Keep it up, MashaAllah. In class G2, in second position, we have Nima Irshad, MashaAllah. Unfortunately, Nima is not with us today. Inshallah, we will keep her prize and we will keep it safe and give it to her on her return. In G2, in first position, we have Sahab and Noor, MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept. Moving on to class G3. In third position in class G3. In class G3, in third position, we have Anisa Atalkhair, MashaAllah. Boys, can we settle down, please? You have all received your prizes. Be very respectful when we are giving it to the girls. Dean, I think she wants a picture by herself. So in G3, in second position, we have Khadija Stingler, MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Unfortunately, Khadija is also not with us. She is watching online. Inshallah, we will keep your prize safe for you and give it to you on your return, inshallah. I do apologize for the noise, but it is out of our control, inshallah. In G3, in first position, we have Asra Akbari, MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. So the girls actually get, in third position, they get a smartwatch. Apologies, they get a designer perfume, a good cheap perfume, MashaAllah. And in second position, they get a tablet. And in first position, they get an Emporio Armani designer watch, MashaAllah. In class G4, in third position, we have Naba Khalid. MashaAllah, you can see a good sense of sisterhood within that class. She got a big hug from her classmates, MashaAllah. can we request somebody from the back just to go down and give the adhan and maybe say that we're going to postpone Salah till 7:30? 7:30. We still have a little bit to get through. In G4, in second position, we have Noor Al-Harbi. MashaAllah. Noor has received a brand new Android tablet, mashallah. In class G4, we have in first position Samad and Noor, mashallah. We have one last class, and then we have the reward for the student of the year, which is only one student. And then we have the teacher of the year, which will also be announced. Mr. Al-Nasir, would you like to come forward? So in class G5, in third position, we have Yusra Stanford. MashaAllah, MashaAllah, may Allah accept. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. In class G5, in second position, we have Madina Najib, mashallah. This is a very special moment because this is her father and he is giving and handing over the gift to her, his daughter, mashallah. I won't tell you what he said. He said, why did you not come first? MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. And in class G5, in first position, we have Malak Muhammad. MashaAllah, MashaAllah, that concludes for these positions. Now we have two more prizes to announce. MashaAllah. I'd like to just request a few moments of silence. Jazakumullah khair. So we have the student of the year. Boys and girls, focus over here, please. Thank you. So, mashallah, we have 2 students of the year. One is a male student of the year and one is a female student of the year. Now what happens is every month in every class there is a student of the month, and they are rewarded with certificates and gift cards, mashallah, to go and spend in a local takeaway or a dessert shop. The student of the year is decided on a few factors, and we only give it to one student. And we have a shield which has 10 engraving spaces on there. So what that means is one trophy will display 10 different years of students of the year, and it will be displayed in some public place in the masjid, inshallah. So whenever the parent or anybody else walks into the masjid, they will see on that plaque that their student's name is there. And even when they leave the madrasah, it is there as a reminder and a legacy, and it remains behind, mashallah. So what we look at when we give the award for Student of the Year is firstly their attendance and punctuality. It has to be high. Thereafter we look at their behavior, and if they have received any complaints, and have they been awarded with any merits. Thereafter we look at the effort in the class, and we look at how they have performed from the beginning of the year until the end, and how much improvement they have shown. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm in a marketplace, honestly. MashaAllah, sorry. And lastly, we look at their actual class performance, how well they did throughout the year. So according on all these bases, we give the Student of the Year. So I would like to announce the male Student of the Year who had good attendance, good punctuality, good behavior, never received a complaint, always awarded in class, showed great effort in class and progress. I would like to give it to Habib Spinger in class B5. He will receive a trophy that he will keep. Unfortunately, he is not here with us, but he is watching online. So he will receive a trophy, he will receive a £100 Amazon gift card that he can spend however he likes on Amazon, and he will receive a certificate, and the plaque and the shield will be returned after 1 month of keeping it, and we will display it in the masjid, inshallah. And for the female Student of the Year, who had good attendance, good punctuality, good behavior, never received a complaint about them, and they were always continuously awarded in class, and they showed great effort and improvement in class. We are rewarded the Student of the Year in Islamic Center Scotstoun Madrasah 2022-2023 academic year to Hafsa Fobiani. If the father is around, you could come forward and give it. He's not around? MashaAllah, MashaAllah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us all the ability to become students of the year, inshallah. Now the nominees for Student of the Year from Class B1 was Firdaus Hamza in In class G1, it was Aziza Abdullah. In B2, it was Bilal Saeedi. In G2, it was Sahar Al-Noor. In B3, it was Walid Ahmed. In G3, it was Khadija Spindler. In B4, it was Abdul Aziz Spindler. In G4, it was Hafsa Fogiani. In B5, it was Habib Spindler. And in G5, it was Malik Muhammad. So I had all of these names in front of me, and I picked the 2 best students out of them. MashaAllah. Now, MashaAllah, we come to the end of our ceremony, and it is just one final award to give out. MashaAllah, sorry, just before we give out the final award, I would just like to give a special appreciation to these students who their teacher have said that they have shown, mashallah, huge improvement in the year, and they have been an exemplary student. So from class B1, can I call Firdaus forward, mashallah. Your teacher has given you a certificate to say that you have been an exemplary student, mashallah. Next in B1, can I call Adam Umar, mashallah. Ustada believes that you have been also an exemplary student. Can I also call forward from class B1, Ilyas Ishaq Izmir, to collect his teacher's award for being exemplary student. And while you're here, young man, can your brother please come forward as well? Ian Ishaq Izmir. Your teacher wants to award you with the award of being an exemplary student. Over here, young man. Next, I would like to call from class B1 for also being an exemplary student, Tayyib Sharif, mashallah. Next, can I call from class B1, Abdullah Akhlas, for also being an exemplary student, mashallah. Next, can I call Muhammad Zahir Al-Kawarid for being an exemplary student, mashallah. Muhammad Zahir has been crying all day because he has not received an award, but mashallah, now he has cheered up, mashallah. Next, in class B2, can I call forward Firoz Azam for, mashallah, memorizing all of the 99 names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. MashaAllah. Next, can I call Adil Dutakhil from class B2 for showing a huge improvement within his behavior and being the first to memorize the 99 names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Next, can I call Hamza Atal Khail from class B2 for having the highest level of improvement within his class. MashaAllah. Next, can I call Abdul Aziz Hassan from class B2. MashaAllah, he was the first, also one of the first to memorize the Asma al-Husna within his class. Next, can I call Bilal Saeedi from class B2 for being a good class role model and being the first to memorize all of the 99 names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Next, can I call Muhammad Yusuf Saqib from class B2 for having the best behavior in class and showing incredible improvement in the year, mashallah. And lastly, can I call Rifat Asifi forward, please, for having the highest merits in class and memorizing all of the Asma'ul Husna. Just an announcement to all the people downstairs. It looks like we will not make the 7:30 time for prayer. Inshallah, we will increase it slightly, maybe 10 minutes or so. We will be downstairs, inshallah. So just as a token of appreciation, can I please get Tala, Anisa, Asiya to come forward, please? Also, Arij and Asra, please come forward. I need 5 students from this side. Just as a token of appreciation, we would like to give each of our teachers some flowers and some chocolates, mashallah, just as a token of appreciation. Please go and give it to when you've got a bag, please go and give it to a teacher. And the first teacher, G1, G2. Can I please get Mustafa, Samsur, Saif, Abdul Rahim and Awais forward, please? 5 of you. Sorry, teacher and Awais, mashallah, you can give it to your own class teacher. Mashallah. On the last and final note, mashallah, it has been a long ceremony, longer than expected. However, we would like to end with announcing the teacher of the year. Mashallah, they went above and beyond. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all your efforts and give us all the ability to have another successful academic year, inshallah. Encourage some improvement and to give encouragement to every team performance. This is why we do something, inshallah. So what I looked at for the teacher of the year is their attendance and punctuality. And this teacher that I'm about to announce has 100% attendance. And they always arrived before 4. Never had any incidents from their class, and there was never a report of bad behavior from that class, because they would also always manage it. Sorry, I'm using the gender and giving the finger. Also in the class, the progress was extremely great, and despite having weak students, and then reward the students with it, mashallah. And the teacher instilled a deep sense of discipline within her new system here in the Madrasah. They grasped it very well from the beginning, and they were very good at following instructions. And never did I hear any word of complaint coming from this teacher. So, I would like to give the Teacher of the Year award to Ustada Aziza. Now, Ustada fully funded the Umrah ticket. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that when she goes and visits the Blessed Land, to please remember the students and the teacher. We will give you a goodie bag for the students, inshallah. Okay, since, mashallah, I don't think I will be able to get everybody out in the orderly fashion. If the parents can volunteer, please, stand at the back and start sending everybody, please. Those parents that are praying Salah, please head downstairs. Unfortunately, we don't have a parents award to give out, but mashallah, all of you are exemplary parents. That is it from us tonight. Jazakumullahu khair.
Thank you.